Hey everybody, welcome to Nickel City X-Wing. We have got a great game for you tonight. It's our league night, the draft league. But before we get started, want to say huge shout out to Hexile Gaming. Scott, you're the man. Your streams get me through my workday. I swear to God, it's the best. Appreciate you guys joining us. The way this league works is that we can only use named pilots that we drafted in a draft we had earlier. So everyone else has to be generic. So John got Lando and Thane in the draft. Jason got Arvel. Everyone else is generic. This is a week 4 game. Appreciate you, Scott. Thank you so much. Hope everyone's doing all right today. I didn't prepare a poll because we didn't have any viewers prior to this. But throw up in the chat who you got. You got the Rebels, or do you have the Rebels? It's a big match. Before we get into the list, let's check out our sponsor today. It's Diet Snapple Peach Tea. Here's your Snapple fact. You exhale air at 15 miles per hour. That is apparently a true story. So let's go down the list real fast. First, for Jason, I gotta switch these. We have got Arvel with Intimidation and Crackshot, and then 4 Green Squadron pilots with Snapshot and Crackshot. Then we've got Lando on the other side for John with Trick Shot, Knee Numb, Engine Upgrade, and the Millennium Falcon title. Thane with just the S foils and a Gold Squadron veteran with Expert Handling, Ion Cannon turrets, and Proton torpedoes. It should be an interesting match. A lot of snapshots happening. You see placement right now. There's a lot of snapshots from these A-Wings, and you know A-Wings, if they roll 2 attack dice, they're getting 2 hits no matter what. Could be dangerous for the Falcon, especially the Y-Wing could be dangerous on. I do like the Proton Torps on the Gold Squadron veteran. That does make it a big target for the A-Wings, but it also makes it a candidate to wipe out an A-Wing pretty fast. This is a 90-minute game per our league rules. Yeah. Lando's a great pilot. He gets basically a free coordinate after doing a blue move, and with Knee Numb, every bank is a blue. Trigger Happy Taco saying he's got to root for the A's. I think I think that's true. You do have to root for the A's because here's the thing about A-Wings. They seem like they shouldn't be great, but they're always great. Hold on one second. You guys can go. So here we go. We're off. They're going to set their dials now. Let's get a top-down view here. So we got the Falcon with the X-Wing set up right. The Y-Wing a little more mid. The A-Wing's not in any particular block formation, but 5 across, starting in mid up to the right. They do have the speed to cover all of the distance, so it's not too worrisome. I do want to see if they take their time or if they try to come in fast, because you know the Rebels aren't going to try and come in fast. Although I've been wrong before, won't lie. And we're set. Here we go. So all the A-Wings move. There's just a 1 turn. 1 turn as well. It's probably going to be what pretty much everyone's doing, just forming a conga line here. We'll see if the top ones like to go in a little faster to get that flank position. That's a 3 turn. Nope, just all sticking together. Ooh, and and there is Arvel. Arvel with the 5 forward and a boost. So it looks like it's only sending 1 into flank. All 4 Green Squadron pilots do have the snapshots, so that could be why he's keeping them all together. Lando has got his arc set to left, right. So Lando coordinates the focus to Thane and gives him a focus himself. If only I had the betting system. I haven't figured it out yet, Rogue. And Thane with the boost around the cloud. We're headed back to Dials here. Let me see. Let me see if I can throw up a bet. But you know what? I can make a poll. I know how to do this. You're a big brave dog, Greg. You're a big brave dog. And pull. Yeah, look at us. Who would have thought we'd be here? Not me. Just put 1 or 2 in the chat. 1 if you think the Falcons got it. 2 if you think the A-Wings have it. Smash the follow if you'd like. You don't have to, but you know, it's always cool. Looks like no one believes in the Falcon right now. That's all right. Lando doesn't need people to believe in him. Just needs to do it. Thanks for the follow, Apostasis. I can speak. I think the A-Wings are going to continue their slow march in. I don't see the X-Wings or the Falcon moving much faster either. Smikeys, thank you for the follow. Should probably put the poll below the alerts. We'll let those show up in full glory, if you will. There is a 1 turn in from red. There's the barrel roll. Yellow now. Ooh. Turned the wrong way. John letting the undo happen. We're a friendly group. We're all friends here. It is a bold move. It's like Green just wanted to leave. He's like, Falcon, no thank you. Blue with the turn in. So it looks like the 4 A-Wings are setting up for kind of a joust here. Marvel coming in too. He's still got the flank on. He's not going to boost. So they're going to stay there and let the rebels come to them this turn. Y-Wing just moves forward 3. There's really nothing on the line, Apostasis, so you do you, bud. Thane will open foils. He just turns in. Again, both sides not wanting to put any of their ships in big danger right now. And Lando with the turn in. So Lando's going to coordinate a lock to the Y-Wing and doesn't have anyone in range. So we can take it on an obstacle if he wants. Doesn't have to. And we are going to be heading back to Dials. So we should get some shots this round. The Rebels do have to be careful about entering into range 2 against the 4 A-Wings at the bottom. They all have snapshot and they all have crack shot. So this is the trap that Jacen wants to catch John in right now, is do a little damage on the snapshots. And then in the turn, use the A-Wing's innate ability for arc dodging, getting a focus, boosting to really do some damage. And you still have Arvel on the outside, basically ignored right now. Will be interesting to see which direction Lando heads. You might try to keep him out of the fray by banking him in behind the Y-Wing and Thane. But then you got to deal with Arvel. There you go. See, I listen to the viewers. I am responsive. What a guy. What a guy. Thane's in a little bit of a weird position right now because he probably can't bank right. So he has to be coming in left. That lets Jacen know pretty much where he's going. Even if you take some big damage to an A-Wing right now, you have a good chance of getting a lot of snapshots off. All right, here we go. Kick down the pole. We'll just finish that pole. So there's the turn in. Just gonna focus again. See how he manages green and blue here. Setting up the line, reminiscent of the Revolutionary War. I like what blue's doing here, coming in, trying to get a block. Gonna decide what he's gonna do here. So it's going to be a focus. We'll see if it's a barrel roll or a boost. Contemplating. I like that boost right there. Apostasis. We actually drafted over 20 pilots each. It's a multi-week thing and you're only allowed to use each pilot twice. So over the course of the next like 8 weeks or so, or 16 weeks, we have a smattering of pilots through all the factions that we drafted that you can use, and you can combine them in any kind of list. So here is the snapshots. So yellow's going to get their snapshot. So 2 dice. Hit crit coming in. You know them A-Wings. One evade, so that's going to be a shield down. So green's now going to take a snapshot. Or, sorry, red onto the Y-Wing. Doesn't get anything, can't modify it. Let's see if green is in range for the snapshot. Absolutely is. Snapshot from green. Nothing. So was able to get one shield on the Y-Wing down there. So now the Y-Wing will get its action. Has proton torpedoes, but decides to focus. Bane with the move. Bane bumps. All the snapshots have been used, so we won't get another one. Lando, a nice turn in. That will be able to let Thane focus if he wants. Or could coordinate the target lock to the Y-Wing. Decides to focus and evade with Lando to himself. Is able to take an evade with the title. I think he probably didn't have to worry about shots on Lando this turn, but so Lando's going to get the first shot here. So this is going to be range 1 onto the blue A-Wing from Lando. As a focus. So 2 hits, 2 crits coming in onto the blue A-Wing. It has a focus. And it's gonna need it. Will only take 1 shield. I can hear you. I think it's Jason's mic. I think Jason needs to exit and enter. He rolled all eyeballs, 3 eyeballs, spent his focus, so 3 evade, so he takes 1 shield. 1 shield on blue. Thane will get a shot now. Has his option between green, yellow, and red. Probably not red, since that would be obstructed. So it looks like he's going to go in at yellow. Range 2 yellow unobstructed. Doesn't have any mods. One hit. Two evades. Yellow's fine. So now it's time for Revenge of the A-Wings. We're going to start with red. This is going to be range 2 to the Y-wing. 2 dice against 1. One hit coming in. I thought it was an RZ2 there for a second. Tried to advance opposite. Y-wing spends its focus. Gets the evade. So yellow's going to get a shot now. He's got range 2 at the Y-wing. Looks like bullseye is active. That means crack shot's in play. Gonna spend this focus for 1. It's a blank. And that is shields down on the Gold Squadron veteran. Green's gonna get a shot now. Gonna keep it onto the Y-wing. One crit coming in. One eyeball, but has no mods, so he's going to take the crit. Let's see what it is. That is a old breach. So all hits are crits. So this is going to be a range 1 shot from the blue A-wing into Lando. Hit crit coming in. Lando has the evade token. Doesn't get a... Gets a reroll with the Falcon title. Blank again. And that is going to be a crack shot. So we'll get 2 shields off the Falcon. And last but not least, for the A-wings, we have Arvel. Range 3 bullseye into Lando coming. Lando fresh out of mods. It's going to be 2 hits from the A-wing. Blank, blank, 2 more shields coming off. Get to use the emote. Now the green squadron is going to get a shot. So here's the Y-wing, range 1 primary onto the blue A-wing. 1 shield down on that blue A-wing. No mods left. That's hit, crit, crit. Only 1 evade. So that's going to be 1 shield and 1 hull. It's a crit. Let's see what it is. It's a direct hit, and down goes blue off the board. We are back at dials. The dice luck coming back to John at the end there. 1 A-wing down, 4 to go. It's going to be real interesting to see where the A-Wings head now. They're fast ships, but there's not a lot of slow maneuvers for them. They could one hard try to get blocks. They do get to move first, which for Snapshot is a nice advantage. Jason actually won the roll. They're both at 198 points. Jason won the roll and decided to move first exactly for this reason, to be able to get snapshots off. But while we have a break, let's check with Gerg for our score.
Our score after the first engagement is 40 points for John, 0 points for Jason.
Thank you, Gerg. So I think we can safely assume that Arvel's going to be racing in. He does not care about bumps. He prefers them. It's going to be interesting to see where the A-Wings go from here. I could see some two banks just trying to gum it up. I wonder if Thane maybe sees that and tries a 4K. That could be an interesting move to get in behind these A-Wings. And since they're not the RZ2 variety, they can't shoot behind them. Oh, while we have a moment, if you're interested in playing sometime on the stream, we're setting up a schedule for Tuesday, Thursday, 6:30 and 8:30. No 8:30 game tonight, but hopefully in the future we'll get people. Exclamation signups. Put your name in the interested slots on the spreadsheet there, and I'll get in touch with you, and we'll see if we can't get you on a game. We'd love to have you. Here we go. That's a 3 bank in from red. Gonna focus. Yellow. 2 forward in. Green looking to block that 4K from Thane. Don't think he got it, but he'll put himself in a good position for a shot. Arvel banks. He's gonna... And he focuses. No stress common. Keep in the options for the sloops next turn. There is the block on the Y-wing. Checking for a snapshot, doesn't have it. Lando with the big 3 bank left gets past Arvel, can double, can rotate and give himself a focus. See if we got a snapshot here. Red does have a snapshot. One hit coming in. No problem for Lando. So yellow has a snapshot, but this one is obstructed by a cloud. So this is going to be 2-on-2 with a blank converting into an evade. One hit coming in. Lando just needs to avoid double eyeballs here. Gets the evade and a blank, which would focus. So now Lando gets his actions. I think we'll probably see a focus rotate here. Maybe a target lock rotate. Put some pressure onto Arvel. So Lando coordinates the focus to Thane. And for Lando's action, we'll see if he rotates here. And for Lando's action, he's just going to boost away. Lando kind of out of the fight now. Thane just the one forward. Bumps. And that's going to give green a snapshot. Double blanks. Lando has no shot. Thane will get the first crack at this. Got range 1 on yellow if he wants it. So this is going to be a range 2 shot onto the green A-Wing. Try to strip that focus. Spends his focus for 2. 1 evade. 1 shield down onto green. A lot of blank defensive dice so far. And here come the A-Wings. I think there might only be 1 shot for the A-Wings here, and that's green. Yellow doesn't look like it has Thane. Green might be the only shot here. So it's going to be a range 2 back into Thane. Thane has no mods. Green does have a focus. 1 hit coming in. Thane gets the evade. So now the Y-Wing is going to get a shot. So the Y-Wing is going to go range 1 into green. Hit, crit, crit coming in onto green. Jason needs some paint here. Gets all the paint. Natty evades. Where's Hexiled when you need him with the natties? We're back to dials after a round that looked like a lot of blood would be spilled. We end up with almost no blood. I know what we're missing. I always forget this. I wonder why I always forget this. So we've got about 57 minutes left in this match. John's got the 40-point lead.
Berg's right here, baby. Don't you worry.
Gerg does the score updates. If we don't have a change in score, there's really not a lot of reason to bring in Gerg. Here we go. There is the sloop from red. Likewise from yellow. Green with the 5K. Still trying to get all those snapshots on. Arvel pursuing the Falcon. Arvel focuses. We'll get a boost here. He's allowed to do that. So let's see what we get from the Y-Wing. There's a 2 hard. Yellow might get a snapshot here if he wants to check. Might hold it for Thane. I am here. I think you're allowed to know if it's in bullseye. I think if you check for snapshot, you like declare the snap. I honestly don't know. Here's a question for the chat. If you measure for snapshot, do you have to take the snapshot? There it is from the chat. 2 eyeballs on the snapshot. Damn it, the soul always ninjaing. Chat says yes. If you measure, then you have to do it. There's the 4K from Thane. He might open himself up to a snapshot from green here. Lando with the 3 bank gives himself a boost. See if he evades. And he just focuses. This is Lando range 3 onto Arvel. For hit crit. Arvel rolling 4 dice. Gets an evade and a focus. Is gonna have to spend his focus to avoid taking damage. Thane now gets a shot. Got range 3 on yellow and red. Gotta decide the two. So this is Thane onto yellow for 1. There's 1 evade. Listen, we here at Nickel City support all the X-Wing creators. Not gonna be mad at anyone for doing anything in support of another X-Wing creator. Green. Gonna take a look at his shots. Bring up your front arc, man, from the A. Green checking for bullseye, misses both. Players in Discord talking about how I'm going to be judging them. That's nice. So this is going to be great. And we are back. So red's gonna take a shot onto the Y-wing. Range 3 bullseye shot. That's 1 crit. Crack shot is available to get it through. 1 evade. And that is going to be a crack shot. A stunned pilot now. So the Y-wing now has stunned pilot and a hull breach. So yellow now with a range 2 bullseye shot. It's gonna be 2 hits. Both will be crits with hull breach. 1 evade. Crack shot's that. So 2 more crits coming in. You take both. You take 2 crits basically. Console fire. Console fire and wounded pilot. That Y-wing is in a world of hurt. Arvel now gets a range 3 shot into Lando. Arvel spent his focus, so no modification there. 2 evades from Lando. Not going quietly into that sweet night. The Y-wing does have an ion turret shot onto yellow. It's gonna be a 3-on-3 shot, no mods to be found. 2 hits from the ion. No evades, so that's going to be 1 damage and 1 ion. So we all know where yellow's going to be next turn. So here's a console fire roll from the Y-wing. Nothing. I'm going to make sure my damage is right. So red is full. Yellow, 1 shield down. Green, 1 shield down. Blue, off the board. Arvel, full. Yellow, 4 crits. Lando, 1 shield left. Thane full. We're good. We're recovered. We did it, everybody. The song reminds me of like hobbits going through a meadow, just blissfully unaware of the world. I've got 35 minutes left on my clock. Your clock's not running, that's why. Missed the days of playing in person when the only time the board would reset was when someone flung their backpack wrong. Or like had a water bottle on the table and it falls over. So the Y-wing is in a world of hurt right now. Thane is full, but they haven't really been able to do much damage except for blue. Blue A-wing off the board, but otherwise the A-wings are in good shape. So here we go. There's the 1 forward for the ion. Here's red with the 2 bank. Green, the 2 forward, clears his stress. Purple with the 1 hard, he's gonna keep his stress. Now let's see what the Y-wing chooses to do. The 3 bank from the Y-wing. So first action, he flips console fire. And then you gotta roll for wounded to see if you take a stress or not. Does take a stress. Lane moves 1 forward, face to face with red. He's gonna focus. Let's see if red still has their crack shot. They do not. Lando really only has himself in range for his action, his free action. Give it to himself. I'd like to see a target lock focus here. And there it is, a focus target lock. This is going to be a range 3 obstructed shot onto Arvel. Lando has trick shot, so that's going to be 4 dice against 5. Hit focus. He's going to spend the lock on the focus, or on the blank. And he's going to spend the focus for 4 hits coming in through the cloud. 3 evades, and the cloud gives 4. Arvel takes no damage from the 4 hits. Thane going range 1 onto red. That's 3 hits and a crit if he chooses to spend. There it is, 3 hits and a crit coming onto the red A-wing. 1 evade. So 2 hits and a crit. So 1 crit going through. Let's see what this crit is. A loose stabilizer. Here's a range 3 shot from green onto the Y-wing. This is going to be a 2-on-2 shot. One hit coming in. Gets the evades. Now this is going to be a range 2 obstructed through the cloud shot from the yellow A-wing onto the Y-wing. Trying to get this Y-wing off the board. Two hits coming in. Both eyes, and the Y-wing goes down. So the Y-wing is I3, so it's gonna get a return shot if something is in its arc. Which obviously yellow would be. So now this is going to be red, range 1 onto Thane. 3 versus 2. Has a focus. That's going to be 3 hits. Thane, no evades. It's going to be 2 shields and a hull. And that's going to be half points on Thane. Revenge of the A-Wings here. Harville has a range 3 obstructed onto Lando. It's going to be 2 versus 3. 1 hit coming in. Lando, the natty, evades. So this is going to be an ion shot from the Y-wing onto the yellow A-wing. Just some revenge headed out. 2 hits. Two evades plus the cloud, 3 evades and a focus, 4 evades if you really want. Off comes the Y-wing, and let's go to Gerg with a scoring update.
Well, Greg, disappointed me. Score is now 76 points in favor of Jason to John's 60 points.
Thanks, Gerd. You're a great guy. So Thane is at half points. There's a lot of Lando left to go. But he needs to start taking some of these A-Wings off the board. Gonna throw up a reminder if you want to sign up and play on one of our Tuesday or Thursday nights. We'd love to have you. In the chat, just exclamation point signups. Put your name on the Google spreadsheet under the interested areas. The A-Wings have a good chance to put in some snapshots into Lando this turn. Really try to wear him down. Here we go. Green just the 2 forward. It's gonna focus. Red the 2 forward. He had loose stabilizer, so he's gonna fix that. The 2 straight from yellow. He's gonna focus. He's contemplating a boost as well. And he's gonna boost. Try to strip Lando of his actions. A good move. Arvel with the 5 forward. It's gonna relieve his stress. Barrel rolls. See if maybe he's planning on boosting here to get yellow a snapshot. Deciding not to boost. Here's Thane. See if we get a 4K here. Oh, we get the Talon roll. Just as good. Lando, the big forward move. So that's going to be range 1 on green, no snapshot. Let's see Lando focus boost here. There's the boost. It's white with his upgrade. And he's going to target lock. And target locks green. Green does have a shield down. So Thane and Lando can both go in on green here. Here it is. Lando range 1 onto green. Green does have a focus. Lando has a target lock. Gonna spend the lock. And that's gonna be 3 hits and a crit coming into green. Only 1 focus. Either way, green is dead. So green off the board thanks to Lando. Excellent flying there by John. Thane only has 1 shot now. It's gonna be range 2 through the cloud, obstructed onto yellow. So it's gonna be 3 on 4. So 2 hits coming through the cloud. Let's see what yellow rolls here. Plenty of evades. Doesn't look like Red's gonna get a shot. Arvel should. It's gonna be a range 3 into Lando. Arvel hasn't been able to get his intimidation or anything really off this game. One hit coming in. Lando rolling 2. Gets the evade. 16 minutes. So 16 minutes left. Let's go to Gerg with the scoring update.
With 16 minutes left, the score is now John 100, Jason 76.
Thanks, Gerg.
You're welcome, new person.
Thank you both. I'm not insane. So the red A-Wing is down to 1 hull. Arvel's at full. Yellow has 1 shield down. Lando is left with 1 shield and Thane 3 hull left. That is a lot of beef for the A-Wings to chew through and not a lot of time. And Arvel's not in a great position to do much of his Arvel things. Yellow A-Wing's in a tough position too, being stressed. It can't turn around. It almost has to too hard right. That might put it in a position where it's not going to get a shot this turn. Let's go. Oh, there is a 5K over the asteroid. Could kill himself here. Does. He commits suicide, takes the risk, does not pay off. So Arvel ends up behind. Arvel 2 hard lefts. And he boosts around, setting himself up for next turn. Let's see what Lando does here. Lando with the 3 bank, giving himself plenty of room from Arvel. Would have been a beautiful block had the A-Wing not killed itself, committed Harry Carry, flown itself. Just a 1 forward from Thane. I'd like to measure for a target lock. You definitely have yellow. Don't have Arvel, but you can put it on yellow. So no shots this round, it doesn't look like. And we are back to dials. This might be the presumptive victory fanfare. It does sound like that. The king has returned. Lando promised just nothing but a scratch. Or not even a scratch. I know my Star Wars.
I have a really bad feeling about this.
I love the sigh at the end. Here we go. There's the 2 hard from Arvel. With a boost. One hard from yellow. Could barrel roll here. Does. Maybe we get a boost as well. Nope. Yellow stays put. It's not you, John. He's just muted, that's all. Lando with the turn. The bank, you know what I mean. Lando will attempt a lock. Gets it on Arvel. Coordinates a focus to Thane. Thane gets to move now. There's a 1 forward. Switches his lock onto Arvel. Yellow does have snapshot. I wonder if Jason's been forgetting about it. So Lando's got range 3 onto Arvel with the target lock. It's gonna be a 3 versus 4 shot. And Lando spends the lock to re-roll 3 hits, coming into Thane, or coming into Arvel. He's gonna spend his focus, take no damage. So now Thane, range 1 into Arvel, has target lock focus. Isn't gonna need it. 2 hits, 2 crits. Natties from Thane. Arvel gets 2 evades, but is still gonna take half damage. Shield's now down on Arvel. Alright, so they're gonna... John being a nice guy, letting him do snapshot from yellow. It's one hit. Double evades. It's no harm, no foul there. So this is going to be range 2 from yellow onto Thane for his regular shot. Two focuses, doesn't have a focus to spend, so no damage there. So Arvel gets a range 1 thought, has bullseye, has crack shot, can do some damage to Thane here. That's hit crit coming in. Only one. Spends it, gets crack shot. So hit crit coming into Thane. This could kill him. Won't though, it's a damage engine. Thane down to 1. 5 minutes. Let's go to Gerd for the scoring update.
139 for John, 76 for Jason.
Thanks, Gerd. James, nice guys, didn't finish last. You're right. When you're right, you're right. So, programming note, we'll be on tomorrow covering the Ontario Online Open. Got a big match there between our Nickel City, irregular James, and tough bastard Devin from Ontario. Should be a fun match. And then Thursday we'll be back with another league match. And again, exclamation point signups if you want to get on a stream. Put your name in the interested thing. I'll reach out to you. We would love to have you. Also, if you haven't followed us, that would be a great time. Might as well, right? It's more X-Wing. On-off nights. It works. It works real well. Steino, thank you so much for the follow. There is the one turn. A barrel roll. We appreciate that, Steino X. Anytime you're around, love to have you. Arvel with the bank clears. I think Jason is forgetting that these aren't the RZ2s and that he can focus and then do the barrel roll. Thane. So Lando's gonna make his move. Surprise, surprise, a bank. Giving a focus to Thane. Wonder if we might get a 4K or a Talon here. Like to see John get aggressive with a focus or a target lock for himself. Oh, he already has the target lock. What a day. Thane with the 4K. Orlando is range 2 onto Arvel. Give me 3 dice. Has a focus. Has a target lock. That's going to be 3 hits coming in onto Arvel. Only 1 evade. Arvel off the board, and we are looking at our final days here. This is Thane, range 1 onto yellow. So it's going to be 3 hits coming in onto yellow. Thane hasn't got to use his ability at all. So that's going to be half points in 1 hull. Just 1 left on the yellow A-Wing. And this is the A-Wing onto Thane to finish him off. Only 1. But double eyeballs, and that is Thane down. So we've got 8 hull, 1 shield Lando against a 1 shield green squadron, or a 1 hull green squadron pilot. That was actually time, gents. Yeah. Good job, guys. That's gonna be our game. Final score, John 178, Jason 100. Thank you guys so much for joining us. We appreciate you. We're gonna raid Gold Squadron. Appreciate you guys joining us. Give us a follow. Come back and join us tomorrow for our tournament coverage. Let me join in the raid. Let's pump up some of the paint cast numbers here. Here we go.